Have you heard any of Beyonce's album?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, that's going to be the talk of this couple days, the next week, the next month. She's just probably going to be sitting on all the charts.
Well, OK, explain that to me, because I always... Here's a really kind of maybe naive opinion. If you like music, you make whatever genre of music you like, yeah?
That is exactly my stance.
OK, so why is there this... There is a row brewing around Beyonce being involved in the genre of country music.
It does make me a little sad. I think every artist should do what music speaks to them. Beyonce's from Texas, so she's representing where she's from. I mean, it's not like she didn't grow up in Texas and hear country music and be influenced by it. She's just evolving as an artist. So why give anyone backlash or shame them for putting out music that they want to?
So what are you hearing in terms of, like, because you'll hear it from all, because you're well in the scene and we're going to talk about your music as well, but what are you hearing from people either in the industry or fans-wise who object to Beyonce kind of releasing an album like this?
Yeah, I'm based out of Nashville, and so I'm just visiting over here, and what I hear when she released her first 2 singles in anticipation of this album, it was very much like, what, Beyonce's coming over now? Like, what is this? You know, this isn't storytelling. This isn't, like, the right instruments. I've kind of been hearing a spectrum of things. And I have to admit, like, this song, it just is so catchy. So after the initial reaction...
What country music is.
Yeah, but in general, I feel like, to the opposite spectrum, people talk about Beyonce and reference Beyonce as literally Queen Bee. Like, so that is universal. So I really don't understand all of the backlash.
Does the industry see this, though, as, you know, a global megastar stepping on your turf? Or actually, you know, in reverse, this is someone bringing a whole new audience to the genre that maybe has never experienced it, never enjoyed it, never really understood country music in the way that you do and your fans do. Yeah. That this is opening up to a whole new market.
Oh, my goodness, yes. Beyonce's really smart. There has been a lot of artists that have gone from country to pop, like Taylor Swift, but not as many that go from R&B, soul, or pop to country. So this is a whole movement.
What do you love about it so much, about country music?
What I love about country music is the storytelling nature of it. The lyrics are about our lives.
Is it all heartbreak?
It's not all heartbreak.
Because that is the tradition, isn't it, that you hear, like, oh, don't take my man, or, you know, don't leave me here crying. And
traditional country has definitely, you know, I lost my truck and my dog and my girl, but it's definitely evolved, and there's been a lot of inclusivity happening in country music, which makes me really excited and happy about it. So, yeah.
You know, here in the UK, so we knew Dolly Parton, you know, obviously for decades we've known her music. It hasn't been as... I know, she's Queen, yeah. So it hasn't been as popular in previous decades. But in the last decade, there's been an explosion here. And you've got the Country to Country, C2C in London, and which you're performing at. And honestly, so many people... are you a country music fan?
Not particularly. No. But that's the thing. This is why, you know, my question about opening it up to a whole new...
Absolutely, because so many people, so many of our friends just say, are you going? Or I'm going. I'm like, really? But it has exploded here. Have you seen that here?
I have noticed. I was at C2C last year as well, performing with my friend Thomas Cavanaugh, who's my duet partner at the time. And so I got to perform again this year, and I have noticed more people at the festival. I've noticed people like Morgan Wallen, Carly Pierce coming over right now and having to expand their dates, having to get bigger venues just because of the demand going up. And, like, festivals are popping up over here all the time.
How do the fans here compare to fans, say, in the States? What do we do better and what do we need to do better?
I would say people's attention span over here is a little longer, just in general.
We'll take that as a tip.
Yeah.
How does that manifest? Yeah, what does that mean for you as a performer?
So when they're at a show, they're like watching your every breath and move and how you're singing the song, and I feel like they're really trying to take you in as a collective person and